We won the case in Court of Appeals. I think it was the Ninth Circuit, so that's pretty good. And a very strong opinion that we have the right to use the National Guard. You would think that would be common sense. We have the right to use the National Guard to put out trouble.
But first on the news at 4, President Donald Trump celebrating yesterday's appeals court ruling that allowed the Oregon National Guard to be deployed in Portland. Thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Gordon.
And I'm Stephanie Domerat. Now, when will troops arrive in Portland and what will they do? Those are some of the questions still waiting to be answered. We have team coverage this afternoon. Libby Dowsett is tracking immigration enforcement in our region. Blair joins us in a few minutes from the ICE facility.
But first to Kyle Aboshi following the legal battle for us. And Kyle, the state is now officially asking a federal judge to stop any troop deployment while the case moves through the courts.
Well, the legal wrangling obviously continues as both sides seek clarity from the court.
Monday's ruling from the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals gave the Trump administration the green light to deploy National Guard troops to Portland. But when they'll get here and what exactly they'll be doing remains unclear. Among the lingering questions, when will the National Guard arrive in Portland? It's not clear. Even Oregon's governor admits she's been left in the dark.
We have approximately 200 Oregon National Guard members still at Camp Rylea in limbo, as well as the California National Guard members at Camp Withicum. No idea of the mission, no idea of the timeline.
The Ninth Circuit ruling overturned a lower court order temporarily blocking the deployment of Oregon National Guard troops. But it's still unclear what impact that will have on a second temporary restraining order, which covered all federalized National Guard troops, not just those from Oregon. Lawyers for the Trump administration asked Judge Karen Immergitt to dissolve her second order, clearing the way for troops to mobilize. If that happens, what will the National Guard do? Earlier this month, U.S. Northern Command, which is coordinating the mission, wrote, "The National Guard troops will protect U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement and other U.S. government personnel who are performing federal functions, including the enforcement of federal law and to protect federal property." For months, a small but persistent group of demonstrators has gathered outside the ICE facility in South Portland, sometimes clashing with federal agents assigned to protect it. According to Northern Command, in addition to their assigned weapon, the troops will carry a helmet, face shield, baton, and gas mask. By law, they can't make arrests. Portland's mayor, Keith Wilson, says he doesn't want troops on the streets.
What I want everybody in Portland to do is continue to peacefully protest. Let's not go backwards. Let's continue to care for our community members and keep moving forward and trust our Attorney General and the Governor to guide us in the federal courts.
So what's next? Could courts still stop the deployment? Lawyers for Oregon and the city of Portland immediately asked the Ninth Circuit to reconsider Monday's decision. Oregon Attorney General Dan Rayfield posted this message on social media.
We're going to continue to fight against the president and his attempt to normalize the use of military on our streets, and we will continue to fight to uphold the rule of law and our Constitution, the sovereignty of our state.
Both sides have until Wednesday to file arguments on whether the Ninth Circuit should rehear the case before a larger 11-judge panel.
Things are developing minute by minute. Just moments ago, Oregon and the city of Portland filed a response to the Trump administration's request for Judge Immergitt to lift her second temporary restraining order. They argue Judge Immergitt should keep that order in place until the Ninth Circuit has made a decision whether to review the case.
A lot of developments in this, Kyle. Thanks so much for keeping us up to date.